Hello everyone, welcome to my channel DBK Fun Day. So today we are going to talk about how we can set up the virtual machine. There are many vendors in the market who can give you and allow you to download the software on the desktops, on the virtual machines to basically set up the virtual environment for your lab, for your own learning. If you want to enhance your learning in any field, be it technical or non-technical, you have a lot of features in IT now these days to start with. So as we are starting the video today, to start with setting up the virtual machine using the Oracle VirtualBox, which will help you to basically streamline your all the techniques, technologies which you are aspiring to learn in future. This allows you to set up a virtual environment and try to replicate whatever you do on the daily basis, including your any type of environments. So without wasting much of your time, let's jump to the basically agenda items of the today's discussion, what we are going to discuss today. So if we talk about the topics, it's how to install virtual machine using the Oracle as a vendor. Link for the download. I have given the link from where you can download this particular software. What if you get error while installing this particular virtual machine on your Windows laptop or your Linux laptop or any of the other operating system laptop? So I have given the fix as well as to how we can do that. So let's start testing this one as to how we can do that. So I can take this particular link and copy and paste into the Oracle browser. Since I've already opened this, Chrome browser, and I'll be closing all the tabs. I'll start from the scratch. I'll click on this one. After putting the link, it will directly route me to the VirtualBox, Oracle VirtualBox page, where I need to basically look for the VirtualBox 7.0.20 platform packages. Although there the latest packages are available in the market, but yes, I found 7.0.20 is a promising one with latest and greatest features which we have. So if you have any type of operating system, though I have a Windows operating system, so I'll be opting for Windows host. If you have a Macintosh, MacBook, Linux distribution, Solaris host, Solaris 11 IPS, you can go with this. But I think since we are working at home and we started, learning about other technologies apart from Windows, you can use the Windows as in, and then you can later on think about using the other operating system. So I'll click on the Windows host. You would see there is a in the bottom, you would see there's a one download started, and it will take a couple of minutes to download with. So while this download is going on, so virtual environment is basically uh, VirtualBox. Basically, if I need to say, VirtualBox is something like gives you the feel of actual hardware, actual machine with predefined software in it. And additional thing is like you can twist or you can customize this particular VirtualBox based on your requirement, be it adding the storage, be it adding the network, be it adding some sort of shared storage. It can give you the feel as to how when you set up the kind of machines or boxes or storages in real-time environment, what exactly you need to do and what kind of things you actually should know while setting these all. It clears out all the doubt of your basic things, like before diving into the larger and the major enterprise solutions like databases, which we are going to talk about in future and maybe in this slide as well. So let's jump into that. We can go into this particular path, show as in folder. Although I have already installed, what we can do is like I can do right click and just run as an administrator. Why I'm running this run as an administrator, reason being is because most of the time what happens in organizations, there are restrictions for user to run any software as a user. Hence they provide you the additional feature where you need to run this software as an administrator with administrative rights, so that anything this particular software does to your machine, maybe writing the entries into the registry variables or registry parameters, so that it could do that. Because being having the user access to the system, it will not allow you to write anything to the registry variables, and you may end up losing the time and not able to install the software on your machine. So with that, we need to click on next. You can check it out here, all this stuff and all, like VirtualBox USB support, VirtualBox networking, bridge networking, host only networking, virtual box Python support. So it gives you some predefined set of things which you can use further. If you want to browse meaning like, where you want to basically actually want to create your virtual box, if at all you need to set up in future, you can change based on the drives available in your system or machine. You could also choose like, different drives and different file systems in your machine. So it's up to your choice. I'm not doing anything, I'm keeping as a default. And disk usage, if you want to see, it will show you like now what kind of disk usage you have, how many mount points, how many drives you have partitioned to your machine, like cdf ghij, whatever it is there. So on my system there are multiple drives I have configured for multiple purposes. You can see the disk usage, and you can click on OK. With that, you can click on next, and you get the warning. You can ignore this one. It says like network interfaces installing the Oracle Virtual Box 7.0.20 networking feature will reset your network. Obviously, it will do all the stuff because it has to integrate with what your operating system, base operating system does that. So base operating system, for your information, it's a Windows, and on top of it you're going to set up the virtual machine, which will be a bridge between your base operating system and the host operating system. We'll talk about that later once we'll set up the Oracle virtual machine. Now this is what we're just doing to install the software to get future ready for the prerequisites for driving into the more and more into the data platform. So with that, I'll click on yes. Again, you can click yes, and you can just check all or uncheck all. It's all purely your request, all your all your take on that. So I would be checking all, keeping it default. I'll put in next one and install. So you need to wait for a couple of minutes to before get it installed, and you would see the icon get created on your desktop, and you can furthermore launch from that. So as I was discussing about the virtual box, like diving through that, like it gives you a place, a market where you can customize your machine. Let's say, for example, I remember the older days when you used to have the kind of compact laptops and compact machines, or the branded, I would say, or the assembled one. People used to take the assembled one for those who were interested to playing the games, setting up the graphic cards, giving more CPU RAM memory, and CFT screens with a wider range, 17-inch, 21-inch, blah blah blah, and all like that. So I'm saying those, this is again same thing which we used to do as a assemble part in the machine when we used to buy a not laptop. Basically, laptop was like compact one, you cannot customize much. But yes, due to the hardware compatibility increment in the market. Let's say in past couple of years, you have seen like from 128 MB RAM, now you could see 15, 16 GB of RAM altogether you get into one laptop. And how the hardware requirement has got changed, and based on all how the IT infrastructure moves into the direction. So with that, I'll click on finish. If you could see, oh yeah, I think that is what I was fearing of. You see, installation failed, error, fatal error during installation. That's what I said. If you can navigate back into the agenda or the topics which I was covering, what if you get error while installing? So let's quickly look into that, how we can fix that. So fix is very little and small one. Let's do that. I think to do that, I need to go back and reinitiate the installation. Right click again, run an administrator. Just go there back and just click on yes, and let's see through back and check how and what steps I'm going to take to fix that. There is a slightly change which we need to do to make sure this is getting fully installed. So what we need to do is see, considering the fact sometimes what happens, like, while doing the installation, we do add mics, we do add the mouse and all like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically entire feature will not be available. So I am going to do the disable. I would be disabling the USB support at the moment because I don't need it. So if it is needed, I would be managing there and then when the virtual machine is going to set up. But I'm going to turn it off as of now because I want to get this installation done fast and basically success. So next on that, same steps we need to repeat. It's a pretty simple one. Next, next, next. That's what that's what I love in GUIs, and it's helpful altogether. So it's easy peasy work to install Oracle VM VirtualBox. So this is the first step if you want to set up lab at home in your personal laptop, personal PC, to try anything, everything which is trending in today's world. So IT is evolving very, very fast, right? Starting from on-prem, jumping all over way to cloud. So That's what I'm just giving you hints and all like that. So guys, keep an eye, and I hope you're liking this video. So I'll be taking a bit of pause. So I think we are lucky enough. Now you see the Oracle VirtualBox 7.0.20 installation is complete. Click the finish button to exit and set up wizard. So start Oracle VM VirtualBox, blah, blah, blah. After installation, let's finish on that. Let's what it does. So obviously it will basically pick that up. So I'll minimize this one, and you'll see there is a screen where I could see the Oracle virtual machine. If it is not started, I'll double click on that. So just a view of like, how the lookup. See, although it has started, but again, I was too curious to see like, how it looks like. So considering the fact, if you see this all like it's the same interface, not that difficult. It's too easy peasy to use. Like if you see files, you have preferences, import appliances, export appliances, tools, check updates, reset all warnings, machines, right? You click on machine, you can add new, something like that. So considering like when you go to the machine, you can create new, you can add existing. Sometimes what happens, like, for example, you have prepared one machine and you want to just share with somebody else, so he has or she has to just go and or install download and install Oracle VirtualBox, then pull that particular machine uh, to this by clicking on add. So that's it for the day. So I hope you like this video. So I would say, like, if you like this video, subscribe my new this channel. If you have not done that, if you're new to this channel, I would appreciate if you follow and subscribe this channel, and like and share with other colleagues who are IT or non-IT guys. Core knowledge of database, no, not knowing databases, college going, school going, right? Because the future is data. It's all about data, right? So I think that's what I'm emphasizing more in data. So thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate your patience and time. Bye bye, and looking forward your cooperation. Keep watching my channel. Subscribe again if you have not done that. Like this channel and share as much as you can share, so that I get some sort of motivation to add more videos like this. So with that, I will take pause and will come next with another fantastic video. As I mentioned, DBK Funday, and I'm kind of database wala. So you can call me anything as per your convenience. So thank you very much. Thank you.